Hi, I'm Clifton Warren, and welcome to the Top Producer Podcast. Account development versus account management. Your best clients deserve more than great service. So I want to talk about a distinction that can dramatically influence the growth of your business. Yet it is something that many professionals rarely think about. It's the difference between account management and account development. Most businesses are very good at looking after existing clients. They respond quickly, solve problems, renew policies, answer questions, and deliver excellent service. Now, don't get me wrong, all of that is important. But outstanding service alone rarely produces exceptional growth. Growth comes when you deliberately develop your client relationships, not simply manage them. It's about being proactive. Let me explore the difference. Account management keeps clients. Account management is about delivering on the promises you've made. It includes responding to inquiries, processing renewals, handling claims and service requests, keeping clients informed, maintaining satisfaction. These activities build trust and help retain clients. Without good account management, clients will leave. But you know what? Here's the challenge. Many firms and professionals confuse excellent service with growth. They are not the same thing. You can provide outstanding service for years while your revenue from your client barely changes. Account development, now this grows clients. Account development asks a different question. Instead of asking, how do we continue servicing this client? It asks, how do we create more value for this client over the next 5 years? That's a completely different mindset. And development focuses on opportunity rather than activity. It looks beyond today's transaction and considers the client's future. So what does account development look like? Well, development account means continually asking questions such as, what challenges is this client likely to face next? Where are they growing? What risks are emerging? What services are they not currently using? Who else within the organization should we know? How can we become more valuable as an advisor? Notice none of these questions begin with a renewal. They begin with the client's business. You want to move from being a supplier to a trusted advisor. And the professionals who achieve the highest organic growth rarely compete on price. They compete on insight. Their conversations are different. Instead of only talking about insurance, finance, or products, they discuss business objectives, succession planning, acquisitions, expansion, people, technology, and future risks. They become part of the client's thinking. That's where long-term loyalty is created. So here's a practical framework. I'd like you to think about account development in 4 areas. First, it's about deepening relationships. Build stronger personal relationships with key decision makers. Second, broaden the relationship. Most additional stakeholders in a business or organization, you want to meet them. And the more quality relationships you have, the stronger your account becomes. Third, you want to expand the opportunity. You want to look for additional services, advice, or solutions that can generally help the client. Not because you're selling more, because you're solving more. And finally, think strategically. Ask, where will this client be in the next 3 to 5 years? What conversation should we be having today? Now, your account development conversations need to be scheduled. And this is why in previous episodes, I'll talk about you need a service model. You can't just see the client once a year. And one of the biggest mistakes I see is allowing every client meeting to become operational. Claims, renewals, problems, administration, important but rarely strategic. Top producers instead deliberately schedule development meetings, midterm meetings. These conversations have no immediate transaction attached. They're simply about understanding where the client's business is heading and identifying opportunities to help. That's where growth begins. See, every client isn't the same. Not every account requires the same level of development. It's something I talked about previously in account classification. Your best clients deserve your greatest investment of your time and your thinking. That's where your growth and account development delivers the greatest return. Trying to develop every account equally usually means you develop none particularly well. Matter of fact, your poor clients receive A-class service at the expense of your A clients. So prioritizing matters. So here's a simple exercise. Choose your top 10 clients. And for each one, ask, when was the last strategic conversation we had? Who else should we know in the business or organization? What opportunities are we not discussing? What challenges will they face over the next 2 years? And how can we become more valuable? If you struggle to answer these questions, you're probably managing accounts rather than developing it. I'm Clifton Warren. Thanks for listening.